Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading. So let's find out what are the messages that come through with the cards that come out this reading. Thank you so much for joining and for being here. So let's find out. Let's start. So the first card that we have is the King of Cups. And we have the Chariot in the reverse. And we have Judgment. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's also in the reverse. Okay, so with this Ten of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, I do get an energy of somebody feeling a little bit hesitant and feeling like they're not ready to be able to move forward. Do feel like there is an end goal, but there's a sense that they're not making the steps in order to be able to reach those goals right now. So I do feel like there is a need to be able to kind of put in more effort to be able to even show a little bit more consistency towards a goal, and in order to be able to reach it, it's going to take a lot of work. And I do feel like you need to get on the same page as this person. We have the King of Cups, and I do feel like this person has a lot of strong feelings for you. There's a lot of love here, and I do feel like it's no question as to how they feel about you. It's undeniable. It's almost it's a very emotional energy of this King of Cups. I feel like someone here has very strong emotions as well, but I'm also getting that you're dealing with somebody who is perhaps older. They are someone who shows up in a way that is very in control, especially when it comes to those emotions, that it wouldn't be something that is, it's not hidden, but it's not something they're wearing on their sleeve. They know how to control it, how to deliver it in a way that they maintain this very level-headed and in control air around their emotions. But I do feel like there's a lot of strong emotions, and this is someone who perhaps is very mature emotionally, that they know how to be able to do that with you. But we have the Chariot is showing up in the reverse. I feel like there is something that's kind of challenging your connection right now, or there's some kind of an obstacle that you need to work through with this person. But I feel like there could even be a little bit of a difference in the way in which you are approaching things. There could be a difference in where you're coming from. And I feel like with the Judgment card, there is a lot of self-doubt as well when it comes to whether the situation is going to work out, how you're going to make things work. But we have the King of Cups. I feel like their feelings for you don't change, but I do feel like there's a situation that's kind of derailing the connections, kind of like there's an obstacle. I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Death card, and the Six of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups, and it's in the reverse. Okay, so with this Four of Cups, it's showing up in the reverse. I do feel like there is an opportunity over here, and there's a need for being able to be open when it comes to being able to embrace it. So I do feel like you could be dealing with someone who's kind of a bit stubborn. There is also a sense that they could be looking at you as if you're being stubborn, but it's like you're looking at things from different perspectives. Different judgments could also be affecting your outlook right now. But we have a Knight of Pentacles, and it's showing up in the reverse. And I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, there is the sense that there's a desire to move forward, but there is procrastination when it comes to taking action on that desire to move forward on things. And take action and put in effort. So I do feel like somebody could be coming across as if they're slacking. I feel like there is the sense of not acting from a space that is emotionally motivated. It's like they are overthinking something. They're not coming from the heart when it comes to the way they're moving, and they could actually be coming across to you as if they are not interested or they're not putting in the effort. They could be coming across lazy right now. I feel like they could feel like you could also be doing more for the situation, and it could feel like you're missing an opportunity over here in this whole situation. It may feel like it is difficult to tell whether things are going to work out, but I do feel like with the death card, there's also changes that may be needed to be made. And with this obstacle that is presenting itself in the situation, I do feel like there's some things that you need to be able to look at practically and some changes that need to be made. But there's a resistance to being able to take action towards making changes. So I do feel like that could also be part of that obstacle. And with the Six of Cups, I'm also getting, like with that King of Cups, there's a lot of love here. There is undeniable strong feelings towards you. So I do feel like when it comes to the emotional side of things, when it comes to the feelings they have for you, that still stays intact. And I do feel like moving forward, that's what you've got going for you. But I do feel like there are other things that may also need to be taken into consideration, and it could be on more so a practical level when it comes to things that are more so perhaps even material, and even the money, the finances, to be able to go forward with your connection at this time when it comes to being able to address things and move forward. But I do feel like they want to make an offer. I feel like they're afraid you're going to reject them. So we have the Justice card. We have the Four of Wands. The Hanged Man. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups showing up over here, I am getting that you could be dealing with somebody who, they have a lot of love for you, but I feel like they're perceiving you as not being interested, or they may feel as if you're going to kind of deny any offer that they may want to extend to you. So there's a sense of actually being in a space of feeling a little bit stuck, and I feel like that could be the reason behind any procrastination or delays. But with the Justice card showing up over here, this is a card about karma. So I am getting that your connection is also one that it could require a lot of effort to be able to balance things out in order to be able to see a lot of progress with it. A lot of investment and a lot of effort needs to also go into it on somebody's side so that things can be balanced. There may be this feeling that there's a need for being able to put in effort, and you may be waiting on this person to put in more effort, or you may be a little bit disappointed when it comes to the amount of effort they've shown. But I do feel like there is a bit of a issue when it comes to the balance between you and them when it comes to the efforts. You have the Four of Wands, and with the Four of Wands, this is about having a stable foundation in your connection. And I do feel like there is as far as the feelings, the emotions, that is all present. But I do feel like there's a need to work out the more practical side of things, the connection. With this Four of Wands though, I'm getting that there is support available, and being able to be open to it may also be something that is necessary. With this card showing up above, the Chariot. So with the Chariot card, I am getting there's a bit of an obstacle. There is also a very defiant energy when it comes to being able to allow, to be able to see somebody else's perspective. So I do feel like that needs to change with the Death card also showing up here. And being able to move forward, things need to be different. And I do feel like they are going to be different. And with the Hanged Man though showing up, there's a sense of someone kind of being in a space of waiting to see how things go, waiting to be able to follow somebody's lead. And with that Four of Cups, there is this energy of fear of being rejected when it comes to being able to take that lead. So I feel like they're going to kind of throw that into your court, leave that up to you when it comes to being able to follow your lead. They want to be able to see a hint. With this Four of Cups, though, there's a sense that perhaps they are afraid of losing your interest. I'm going to pull out some more cards from the other deck. We have romantic feelings. We have separation. And we have chemistry. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have getting to know each other. So it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I do feel like there is something here. There is also a compatible feeling of romantic feelings between the two of you. I do feel like, though, there's a fear or I feel like there's a fear of a loss. So there's a fear of losing you. You could be afraid of losing this person. And I do feel like it's something that they think about and kind of fear. With this, I'm getting there are strong feelings with the romantic feelings card, and also that there is chemistry. There is also a great synergy between the two of you, and I do feel like with this separation card showing up here, there could be a break on the horizon perhaps, but I do feel like you'll come back together when the time is right. And also when it comes to the Four of Cups showing up here, I do feel like there could be a need for being able to process things separately. So I do feel like there's a lot of emotions here. And that there's a need for being able to kind of process where things are and where things can improve. But this getting to know each other card, I do feel like you could have had a great start and you're going to be able to work back to getting there. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in the next reading. Bye, Cancer.